We have been underdogs our entire life, so we always believe in rooting for the underdog and giving somebody a chance. So like in the case of George, he had no formidable skills. He was a welder. I shouldn't say he had none. In the auto industry, he had none, but he was a great welder. And so we brought him in, and that generally, that was his proving grounds. And I worked with him, Ryan worked with him, we all worked together to make that happen. But that was my friend George's very first opportunity to do metal work on a car versus like a locomotive or something else. And he did a phenomenal job. Okay, I see you've got marks, so is this your intention of coming up through the sail panel and the upper deck filler?
Yep.
Because we are replacing that. So when you cut that, you're destroying that, you know that, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I figured I'd leave it for now for the height-wise, because I'm gonna cut out the whole entire wheelhouse. So to keep my height, so when I put the new wheelhouse in, I'll be able to butt it up.
Yep, I see what you're doing. So where are you coming? You coming right up through here? Is that what the paint mark is?
Yep.
So we're gonna come through here like this, and then you're gonna just go to the outside of this. That'll get you your access to your spot welds, right?
Yep.
And then just blow the whole thing off of there. This particular car, as you know, had so much trauma, so much blunt force trauma to it, that literally everything throughout the car was misshapen. The pieces that we've saved well, but the ones that are sacrificial, those are the ones we're replacing. And then where you cut through the rails at?
I'm gonna come right through here.
Yep.
All the way up through here, save
Beautiful.
all that.
Yep.
Just like a line.
Just exactly. Okay. So, and then you'll have to dissect out the rest of the trunk pan and the frame rails for that. Okay. And you know this is the part that's really important right up here. This has got your numbers in it. So we're saving and replacing this entire trunk gutter. I've got new ones, but I would rather just put this entire piece in there.
That's
do that.
not a problem.
Is that all right with you? Okay. So you're gonna mirror the same exact cuts on the other side. And the car's established at the front by the frame rails in the rack, so you shouldn't have any height problems. Nothing should move when you cut this stuff off. So basically, I've given George the green light to go ahead and cut the back half of the car off. That's what he's doing now. We got a Miller plasma cutter that makes it a real nice, clean job. The General Lee's gonna be back getting this new sheet metal before you know it. He has already received its used donor front end. That is completed, it's done, it's welded off, it's metal finished. So from a standpoint of structurally speaking, that's done. We can now move to the back part of the car. Now, again, on this car, doing the big fly through the air and coming down, hitting that front corner the way it did, we've taken care of all the immediate damage, the initial damage that you could see visually with your eyes. You already know from the other ones you've done, we're gonna do full quarters all the way up to here, all right? The remnants of the outer wheelhouses, I want you to drill out all those spot welds through this quarter inner structure, just like we're getting ready to install the new pieces on it. I want you to go around, cut, trim, clean.
I'm gonna start across this back panel here, removing this off of here, and then I'm gonna go down through here and use the plasma cutter and trim this out slowly on both sides, to kind of drop this apart from it. And then I'm gonna jack it up and finish out the cut down through here, and then I'm gonna start prying this apart from this back panel to put the new frame rail sections in. It should go pretty fast.
You're ready to weld?
I'm ready to weld.
Beautiful. Right now, he is all finished tacking everything in place. They've already pre-fit everything, so they're just gonna go through there and begin welding, plug welding all the original holes that were once spot welds. After that, when they put the new pan on, then they can go to full spot welding. So your green light go, everything fits good, solid. Good job, great job.
Thank you.
The guys right there make it happen. Guys behind the scenes, they don't get none of the glory.